Zellige, zillij or Zellige is terracotta tile work covered with enamel in the form of chips set into plaster. This form of Islamic art is one of the main characteristics of Moroccan architecture. It consists of geometrically patterned mosaics, used to ornament walls, ceilings, fountains, floors, pools and tables. History. The art of Zellige flourished at the Hispano-Moresque period of Morocco. The art remained very limited in use until the Marinid dynasty, who gave it more importance around the 14th century and introduced blue, green and yellow colors. Red was added in the 17th century. The old enamels with the natural colors were used until the beginning of the 20th century, and the colors had probably not evolved much since the period of Marinids. The cities of Fez and Meknès remain the centers of this art. Patrons of the art used Zellige historically to decorate their homes as a statement of luxury and the sophistication of the inhabitants. Zellige is typically a series of patterns utilizing colorful geometric patterns. This framework of expression arose from the need of Islamic artists to create spatial decorations that avoided depictions of living things, consistent with the teachings of Islamic law, forms and trends. The color palette of the Zellige increased, making it possible to multiply the compositions ad infinitum. The most current form of the Zellige is a square. Other forms are possible: the octagon combined with a cabochon, a star, a cross, etc. It is then molded with a thickness of approximately 2 centimeters. There are simple squares of 10 by 10 centimeters or with the corners cut to be combined with a colored cabochon. To pave the grounds, baymat, a paving stone of 15 by 5 centimeters approximately and 2 centimeters thick, can also be used. An encyclopedia could not contain the full array of complex, often individually varied patterns and the individually shaped, hand-cut tesserae, or firma, found in Zellige work. Star-based patterns are identified by their number of points: Itna Sheri for 12, Ishrina for 20, Arba, Wa, Ishrina for 24 and so on. But they are not necessarily named with exactitude. The so-called Kamzini, for 50 points, and Miani, for 100, actually consist of 48 and 96 points respectively, because geometry requires that the number of points of any star in this sequence be divisible by 6. Within a single star pattern, variations abound, by the mix of colors, the size of the firma, and the complexity and size of interspacing elements such as strapping, braids, or lanterns. And then there are all the non-star patterns: honeycombs, webs, steps and shoulders, and checkerboards. The Alhambra's interlocking Zellige patterns were reportedly a source of inspiration for the tessellations of modern Dutch artist M.C. Escher. Themes often employ Kufic script, as it fits well with the geometry of the mosaic tiles, and patterns often culminate centrally in the Rub el Hesp. The tessellations in the mosaics are currently of interest in academic research in the mathematics of art. Medresa Boanania, Fez. Medresa Boanania, Fez. Medresa Boanania, Fez. Bab Mansour, Meknès. Place El Hedin, Meknès. These studies require expertise not only in the fields of mathematics, art and art history, but also of computer science, computer modeling and software engineering, all used for the Hassan II Mosque. Zellige craftsmanship. Zellige making is considered an art in itself. The art is transmitted from generation to generation by Malams. A long training starts at childhood to implant the required skills. Assiduous attention to detail is needed when creating Zellige. The small-shaped, painted and enamel-covered pieces are then assembled in a geometrical structure as in a puzzle to form the completed mosaic. The process has not varied for a millennium, though conception and design has started using new technologies such as data processing.